Oh, that was the second time I got crabs.
God damn it. Welcome to Shitcoin Talk episode 59. I'm your host, Dumb. I'm here with a bunch of hooligans. I guess we'll just throw it to SoCal. Welcome, brother.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I missed you. What's up? It's me, SoCal Crypto. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I'm gonna throw it over to Need a Coin.
Hey, what's going on, people? Need a Coin here, making a list, checking it twice, figuring out which coins are gonna be bought and which ones are gonna be dumped on your faces. Pass it off to DOGE.
Yo guys, DOGE here, altcoin miner trader. Kind of just dealing with the summer heat right now with my miners and stuff, so kind of just keeping low key. But yeah, it's nice to have some nice weather for once and kind of catch up with the boys, see what's going down. Hand it over to Ambroid.
Hello, name's Ambroid. Freshly full-time crypto. Showing my face again. There we go. So, gonna grind even more than I used to. That's the life.
Excellent.
Passing it off to Rogue.
Hey, Crypto Rogue, strongest man in crypto. That's all I got.
Take it off.
All right. All right. Here's the coin list for everyone. We got Shield Coin, IOC, Via Coin, Bay. I think it's BitBay. Florin Coin, Mint. Invest Feed, Metal Coin, Vertcoin, Komodo, OC. Sonum, Qdom, Storm, Basic Attention Token, Pascal, Pennycoin, and Lines. Those are the coins that were requested today. Should we just go down the list? Is there anything that you guys think we should start with? Maybe that's not a coin, maybe just a topic or anything?
do we cover the blockchain fashion week?
Yeah, dude. Amber, just go ahead and explain what you found here today.
I have no fucking idea what it is. Let me share my screen real quick. Oh god.
There's just 6 men trying to figure out what the hell this is all about, but we can't.
Yeah, so fucking blockchain fashion week on Instagram.
They have quite the following, dude.
23K followers. That's probably more than DOGE, I think.
Damn. What is so?
Yeah, so it's a bunch of designer clothes that have got nothing to do with crypto.
What in the fuck am I seeing? Like, wow, this is nightmare fuel.
Whoa. Okay, this is cool.
Like, is she making fun of people who have to wear back braces? Like, what is this?
I don't know, but there's some kind of Vitalik in the photo.
Vitalik
Melnikov, maybe he's like a long lost cousin of our Vitalik.
It's that guy.
Is this a man or a woman? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
It's a man.
Is it? Is it though?
It might be non-binary. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I think we're going down a dangerous path here.
Yeah, most likely.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Ambroid. That's very
you guys go ahead. I'll just keep looking over here. Yeah?
Okay. Yep. Fair enough. Okay.
Oh god.
Should we start with Shield Coin? Are you guys interested in Shield Coin at all? Remember, that's like the trifecta of like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got a chart here.
Okay. Let's see it.
I made one real quick on Coin Exchange since they've got trading view.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a bunch of alts right now, except usually what you see is them touching those December capitulation levels, But this one has got these similar levels back in March and April, and it's touching them again. So maybe if this level keeps being defended, it's a good accumulation zone for it.
Fair enough.
And it hasn't had a proper pump basically. So that's like a week, what, 3x that we've seen in April. So that's not much for such a low cap. Maybe it's got a huge fucking masternode inflation. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's being pushed down. Somebody may know more.
I don't know about that. I was gonna look at the market cap real quick.
Yeah, market cap's like 12 million. I'm personally not overly a huge fan of this coin, but it did go down quite a bit here. So I don't know, if you are looking at it, it's probably not a bad time. But personally, it's not something I'm interested in.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know the inflation and stuff like Android said. That would be one of the first thing I'd look at for sure.
Let me find it real quick.
Okay. So what were the other 3 coins that this is like is it
The
Shield?
I think it was Shield, Ellacoin, and
The inflation. The
Egem.
inflation is every 45 seconds. It's like 62 coins.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
And for a lot of blocks, that's like up to 2 million blocks.
Yeah, there is a long POW on this.
Interesting.
So about a
Yeah,
buck.
so I would keep watching. Maybe these levels will break down, due to the inflation.
Yeah, I would just watch probably. And the market cap, like Neocoin said, is 12 million. I'm not too interested in that personally. So
the masternodes are live already, yeah? Or
I
were
assume.
they always?
I don't know. Trollbox, help us.
Yeah, because if they are, then maybe
Shield
that's the
Masternode
reason why you wouldn't want to
testnet
buy.
is going live soon. So they're not. The testnet's going live soon.
Okay. So how well? Yeah, we would need to research as to how the masternodes will change the reward scheme.
Yeah.
And also what kind of yearly inflation that it will introduce to the emissions
Yeah,
rate.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, it could, since the masternodes are not live yet, and that chart is looking pretty bottomed. Now would be a good time to start looking at it at the very least. Yeah, I agree with that.
Write it down on a little piece of paper.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna have to go look into that now after we get off the show.
Excellent.
Everybody's gonna beat me to it. It's gonna be up like 5x. God damn it.
That's just what we do here. We're dirty little pumpers.
Wait, did we get paid though? That's
yeah, we have to be careful, dude. Bitfinex's little brother's gonna be after us.
Oh, I thought it was his retarded cousin. Never mind.
I don't know. All right. Anything else to say about Shield?
Not for me.
It's a low cap with active development. I guess that's how I would categorize it. So it's one to look out for. If you manage to dig something out that would make it stand out in that category, then yeah, definitely get into it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Next on the list is IOC. I don't think we've talked about IOC for a while.
Yeah, because there's no fucking thing to talk about. It's
God damn.
Yeah, it looks really bad. I have a chart.
Okay. Show and tell here.
Like, it's so bad, I have to fire up the weekly chart. We just set a 2-year low.
Yeah.
I mean, this was back in May of 2016, which we just reached. So, it's a 2-year stop run, guys. That's all it is. 2-year stop run. You want to look on the positive side. We still have room to go to the actual low. Whereas weekly, it looks like ass. Like ass. Like not even Romana would.
It looks like it tried to consolidate and then someone lost total control of it and it's like going all over the place. Like, fuck. Like,
I mean, if you look at the daily, it's just like there's no real sign that it's trying to bounce up at all. So I honestly would not even consider buying it until it like regains 10,000.
Look at that. There's been no fucking volume on it since goddamn January.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna.
Uh-oh. There's Needlecoin.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna play a little bit devil's advocate here. So they are upgrading their wallet right now. Market cap's under $9 million, barely puts in the top 500 crypto coins right now. They turn four. They turn 4 here in a couple days. So you know it's a 4-year-old coin. I'm not too concerned about the low volume. Price is pretty much dipped out. I wouldn't go all in at this point, but personally, I'm feeling very comfortable with slowly starting a bag here.
Yeah, I wouldn't add on every time it.
Yeah, for me,
I'd add on every time it dips about 15% is when I would do another ad. But for me, this is kind of a nice area. But anyways,
I didn't realize the market cap was so low.
This is a bit riskier of a shitcoin trade than I normally like to take. So the RR isn't quite there for me yet. But it is something to at least watch, because as Nax stated, it is a 4-year-old coin. It's not like it's a brand new pump and dump scam coin where the dev's some 16-year-old who's going to deuce out next week. You know. So it is something at least to watch, but for me myself, the RR just isn't quite there yet.
Don't they have an IOC music video?
I'm with you on that, SoCal. I'm going to wait for the trend reversal. I think it's got plenty of room on the upside that you can wait for it to start going back up.
Exactly.
To play the middle of the range. You don't have to get the maximum load to get the maximum high. For me, it's a safer bet. I figure I could still get it times 2 to times 5 while waiting for it to actually start a bull trend and buy into the upward move versus averaging down. Just especially while we're waiting for Bitcoin to decide what it's doing. To me, that's the safer play. Obviously, if you're like Needlecoin and you have piles of Bitcoin lying around that you want to put into something, you can start averaging in. But
I
for
do
me,
not
it's going to be a bit of a wait.
Bitcoin, just so everybody
Wait for the trend, damn it.
Yeah,
demo account has Bitcoin. I do not have
Bitcoin. I want to wait for the confirmation of reversal, because just like you said, you know, there's plenty of upside potential, but I still think there's more downside potential too.
I want to point out that it's done a 94% retracement.
It's not the 97% I'm looking for, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the 97 is like the sweet spot, actually, because it's.
That's what I said. Why do you think I said 97?
Yeah,
you know, if you're playing it kind of like I am, you know, you're only adding 0.2% of your portfolio, right? So if you're adding 0.2% of your portfolio at 7,000, you add another 0.2% if it hits 6,000. 0.2% if it hits 5,100, and then you know you average yourself down that way until you get a full percentage, and you're content with your bag at that point. And then if it does go up and you only fill 0.2% of your bag, well, who cares? You're still up, right? So that's just a little way that I play the game. I know it's not the same way as everybody does. Obviously, it's nice waiting for the reversal or whatever, but I'm not trying to catch the bottom, just trying to average in here. That's it.
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
Godson said, if it looks like ass, will Romano eat it? Which is a perfect segue into Viacoin.
That is.
Oh, will he? I don't know if he'll eat ILC. Maybe not.
Dear God.
All right, Viacoin. Show us the charts.
I've got one up.
Ooh.
Strong support here on the December lows, just as we mentioned previously. That's like the key level to look at right now. So the November, December lows being respected, retested in March, and retested now. If we zoom in, this is like a nice Adam and Eve that's being printed. If if I could draw with my fucking touchpad. But it needs to actually break out from this 18,000 to confirm. But yeah, it looks good. Definitely a lot of these spikes. This implies accumulation in my eyes. It's also on Binance now. So that's always pump fuel, as we all know.
Yeah, it's just a random candle up to like 350,000 sats.
Yeah, Romano just keeps pushing new infrastructure updates. Today, they've pushed Viacoin Samurai Android wallet, for example. So that's exciting to me because I love Samurai wallets.
Yeah,
it's like the behind-the-scenes stuff that's being developed. Nothing really too flashy, but it's just chugging along at a steady pace. So unless he overdoses himself or something.
Oh, no.
That's fucked. But no, I was gonna say, yeah, V is one of my long-term coins. I do believe that, with the amount of, well, first off, Romano is a genius. He might be crazy, but he's a genius, and just he's constantly actively developing, though. He is constantly working on VIA. He's constantly improving it. So in my eyes, if you have a dedicated developer that is constantly working on the coin, in the long term, there's really no way you can lose. So I know that's not necessarily true, but it has worked out well so far. So that's one of my long-term holds. And when it reaches support levels like that, I tend to add to my bag.
My only complaint is that he hasn't brought back the hentai yet.
Oh, God. I remember that. Oh, Christ. Do you really want to go down that rabbit hole again?
Kind of.
I don't think Twitter's ready for it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do it. He can
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Viacoin's good. It's good.
Yeah, from my perspective, it's still in the downtrend line from the beginning of the year, but it's starting a bit of a small uptrend here. Looking at my chart, the blue line, just kind of putting out these two fractals. We go back into March where it started another uptrend and then kind of went a little parabolic there. Had the three touches before it shook up. So, we could see that. Obviously, it's respecting, it's a new low for the year, but we haven't touched the 2017 November lows, which I like. It shows a good bit of strength there. So, yeah, it's a good spot to average in completely. Or you could try maybe, if you're risk averse, you can possibly wait to see it if it breaks out of the yearly downtrend and starts going up.
Okay. Excellent. Next on the list is BitBay. That's kind of an old one. I don't know if we've ever even covered it before. Maybe we have. Do you guys have anything for BitBay? No love?
Well,
not really, no.
Nah.
God damn.
No, I held this coin a long time ago. It did its thing, and I left it behind. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say on it.
Okay.
All I know is the story, how it was created, and all that, and yeah, that was enough to keep me away from it. So
market cap's $32 million right now, so it's high for me. I'm not interested.
Yeah, nah.
All right, what about Flow? That's what we can.
Alexandria.
The pain. The pain.
It's like it loves to crush our lives.
Yeah, we all been jerked around too much and don't care for it anymore.
I mean, yeah.
I bought more like 3 days ago.
Hey, let me just throw some scribbles on a chart.
Yeah, this one is hard, dude.
I swear to God, if you make me buy it again, I am going to cry.
Dude, Yeah.
that sound.
Oh God! Well, you
trying to say
see,
something.
This
what
coin's
had
like
happened?
9 years old
Yeah.
Yeah,
and has been completely forgotten about, left behind.
multiple times.
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to even say really anything about this coin because it's just meant for letdown. But if in this area, how can you really complain, right? So
There's a little green guy.
I feel terrible even saying it.
I see the little green guy.
All right, my fucking chart that makes me want to cry.
Oh yeah, you even give us your worst one.
I have to go weekly.
Again.
Not again.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when you go weekly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a new low since damn near the beginning of last year. You know, the last time we were this low was March in 2017. As you can see, we've just had lower highs since last year's pump. So like, unlike other coins which actually set new highs in December or January, this fucker refused to do it. It just kept on going down. We ignore the spikes because there's like shit liquidity up there. But like, I mean, it is.
But what about that little green man? That's going right there. What
Shut
about
up.
that little man?
Shut up.
Look, it may be what? Do you want to be like super hopium and say it's an engulfish bullish? Okay, there. This little guy right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna pin our hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
On this
right
one little
One-
candle in
One
the
little
sea
green
in the sea of death.
Yeah. This is good. This is a good start, guys.
See that
Like-
candle right there? You go all in on that candle.
For real, for this to even like have a chance of being bullish, it has to get back above 1500. It has to.
Like
I mean,
it crushed my dreams about 2 weeks ago here when it had its 5th birthday, and that's what
No
happened.
one gave a shit.
So no one cared at all. It just went by very quickly. So that was very depressing. I was stupid enough to hold for that entire run that you keep putting on this chart. And just looking at it, I feel foolish. But this area, like, this is a beautiful emir. I'm loving it. And under 700, is that 700 Satoshi?
yeah, it's under 7. I got bids filled under 600 because I'm a degenerate and I'm like an abusive housewife that keeps coming back.
Yeah.
It really does love me. And then a week later, I have a black eye. So yeah, that's my life right now.
If you buy this show,
sorry,
what?
go ahead. No, all right, go ahead. I was gonna say maybe we could compare them to LBC because they are similar, but I don't know. People are asking about
if you're just buying this coin, just realize that there are not very many people looking at it right now. So I wouldn't be expecting that much. But at the same time, market cap for how long it's been around and everything, so tempting, so juicy.
And then in that bullish weekly or however you want to frame it to like put your bias.
Look at dude, the little guy's getting bigger. Trust me. Trust me on this.
Hey,
He's a grower. Not a shower.
Okay. What are you gonna tell yourself?
Flooring is growing. All right. Yeah, I don't know. We can, if you like want to compare it to like LVC or something. But I don't know that there's much there to say really. They are a lot different. So.
Yeah, I would have to say, and it pains me to say it, but I do have to say between Flow and LBC, I would probably buy LBC at this point. If I had to buy one of the two, that would be the one that I choose. That's just me, though.
I would probably buy Flow, but I'm not really interested in either, so I'll just stay away.
Yeah, it's whatever.
All right, next is Mint, and I think we have two guys here that.
Oh yeah, we got Brian here. They got it done. I don't need to say shit. Also,
yeah.
I can go take a break.
I don't think there's like anything to say about man.
What do you want to hear?
There's heavy accumulation at 2 Satoshis. The 2 Satoshi guys are going to 3 Satoshi, putting up sell walls, making more bids at the 2 Satoshi side. And they will probably continue to do this until there's an actual all-out bull trend, and then they'll take advantage of it, probably clear the sell side, and let it run to 20 Satoshis like they did the last time.
Oh, look.
Yeah, buy at 2 and 3 and pray for a pump. That's my recommendation.
Let's look at the cat instead.
Yeah. She's yelling at me. So, I mean, I've had bids set at 2 for years, waiting for them to hit. Still haven't hit yet. So hopefully they hit before it pumps to 25 again. But like, buy it, stake it, wait 20 days for the stake because that's a fucking pain in the ass. But it'll do something eventually.
20 days for a stake. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I know. I just got my first one today. I was so excited.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, there.
That's what you get for playing with your pussy on camera.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're just cruising through these, man. Is there anything in the troll box you guys have seen that we should touch on, or just keep going on the list?
I probably should have been.
I don't know, Dumb. Some people want you to take your shirt off.
Yeah, Dumb. They want you to take your shirt off.
There might have been a request or two for Rogue, but there was way more requests.
Definitely Dumb.
Hey,
certain of it.
I don't know about that. Maybe. I'm not even drinking beer. I'm drinking coffee. Like I don't know. It's not gonna help.
My mind is telling me no.
Yeah, now you've got a whole bunch of requests coming in.
Okay.
My body is telling me yeah.
What about InvestFeed? Is this still a thing? Is InvestFeed still a thing or no?
Yes.
Well, they missed opportunity after opportunity here.
Oh, Nitacoin is not happy.
Oh shit, that's less than good.
Well, no, it's just they've had lots of opportunities to kind of make themselves known in this space, and I feel like they've failed multiple times. I'm not sure what they're
advantage of the scam bot situation, because I remember there was like a week where Twitter was really pushing for fucking InvestFeed, and then that was just like the 1 week and then it was over. So like wasn't really much there. They probably got more signups during that.
I don't like the coin. Someone's asking in the chat if I don't like the coin. It's not that I don't like the coin. It's that they've missed lots of opportunities, and if you keep missing opportunities like that, eventually they all go by and you lose out on everything. So the coin's only worth $5 million right now. It's fallen off the face of the earth.
Yep.
But
sounds like we were talking about InvestFeed.
Yeah, yes. We are.
Welcome to the show, Ambroid.
Yeah. What do you have to say?
No, my internet just died on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
So you heard it here. InvestFeed, contact Nitacoin, hire him.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, I'm not looking for any fucking
DM Nitacoin. No. You can give him your complaints.
Yes, Nitacoin is the new InvestFeed public relations officer.
Oh God. Yeah, I guess I could totally agree with what Nitacoin's saying. They should have totally pushed for because Twitter was shilling that shit, and they could have taken full advantage of that, and I don't know what they did. So
yeah, Twitter shit itself for a while.
Remember the wave of shadow banned people?
Yeah, that was the week that everyone was shilling it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
They should have aggressively taken over.
Yeah,
they could have, but they didn't.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah,
so that was like the best chance.
There's no time frame where the chart looks good.
What about that little green guy? There's another green guy right there. Look at that. What the fuck just happened?
No, that's not the kind of green guy you want to see. You want that if you want that to be a good one, it needs to be upside down.
Yeah, it needs to be a hammer.
The chat is saying turn your mic down a bit.
Oh, my bad. Is that better?
How do I fix this? I don't know. Is it better?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it's okay, but I don't know.
Okay.
Now we can't hear you, so it's great.
Well,
turn
anyway,
him up. Turn him up.
I still use IFT platform every once in a while, just in case any craziness happens with Twitter. You know how that shit goes. So I keep a backup account on InvestFeed that I post to every once in a while. But as far as the coin goes, yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder what's up with that little green guy. I always get curious about the little green guys, you know?
Just fat finger, probably.
All right, chalk it up as fat finger. Someone asked about Dogecoin in the well, someone mentioned Dogecoin, and that kind of had a little bit of a pop this week. Is there anything?
You know, it was fun. It was yesterday. I went to a Bitcoin ATM, and I met two guys, and they were buying Bitcoin, and I'm like, "Why buying now?" And they're like, "We want to buy Stellar and Dogecoin."
Yes.
And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, guys!"
Those are the heroes that we need, dude. Damn. I don't know. People are getting pretty hype about Dogecoin here, pumping up 10 sats or something like that.
Yeah, it's not 10 stats. That's what's sad.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what it was, 10% or something.
Okay, so let me pull up my cyclic chart.
Okay, yeah, let's see this.
It's a little early in the cycle for it to do anything.
Road to 100 sats, boys. Oh, they're at 50, bro. It's looking all right.
So what it's pointing at is, you can see this.
Yeah.
Sinusoid or whatever the fuck it is called in English. A
wave.
We should be bottoming out between these two dates, right? So it looks like we did. It's never precise, but it looks okay.
Yeah.
So it should be printing local highs towards the rest of the summer.
Dogecoin needs to have a huge party for their 5th year.
Didn't they just have a huge conference that was just like, are there people posting on Twitter of like videos of the conference? Looks so fun, dude. Everyone's all dressed up in crazy costumes and stuff. I would have went to that.
Yeah, that would look pretty good. They need to do something big for their 5th.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like, and I just found this out kind of, is like when like Dogecoin goes up, all the Dogecoin markets kind of like take a hit a little bit, it seems like. So I kind of felt the pain a little bit. But whatever.
Hanging out in those filthy Dogecoin markets, are we dumb?
That's a little bit more expensive to buy Dogecoin and stuff for it too. It kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I don't know. It's interesting, that's for sure. Seemingly out of nowhere. So
yes. So that looks good. And for the people that say that Dogecoin also signals alt seasons in general, I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far, but
everyone's looking for an excuse, dude. Everyone just wants to be like the person to call alt season before like it starts. You know, they just like I called it, bro.
Okay, alt season's gonna
you
start.
just call alt season like every week, and eventually you'll.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
Well, I'm just calling.
You're like a gold bug now.
I'm calling all-time dibs on alt season. So
I'm calling alt season right
I
here.
called it. No. I called all-time dibs. It's me, so I get the credit. No, I called all-time dibs.
Alt season starts now.
Wait,
right now.
No, now go.
Right, exactly. All right. Metal coin is on the list. You guys give a shit about metal? I don't know what to think about this.
I think I have a tiny ass bag from way back in the day, but like from their Bittrex delisting.
Yeah.
I think I still have a small bag from that, but other than that, no.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there.
I don't know. I have to go through all my bags. I have so many.
There's no proper place to fucking chart it now, because there's not enough history.
Oh.
Still $35 million market cap. Nah.
It happens.
Move on, I guess. Unless there's something to say.
I haven't kept up.
No, they are like finally launching their shit. Like the product that they were supposed to launch and stuff. But
didn't Bittrex say that they might add it back or something? Like,
yeah, it was.
That's the one coin they said they would maybe add back.
Yeah, it was my understanding that they talked to Metal, talked to Bittrex, and Bittrex agreed that after their product gets launched, they would look into adding them back. That was the last I heard of that. So
yeah, that chart is filthy. I'm just looking at coin market cap. It's hard to look at.
Yeah, that just sucks.
It's hurty. It hurts me. I don't even have any, and it hurts me.
That's real bad.
Well, here's praying that they get added back to Bittrex because it seems like they might need it.
Yeah, because
they got Binance. They don't need.
Yeah. Oh, they're on Binance. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're on Binance.
Ah, okay. But even pulling some decent volume. Nice.
When was the? Yeah, there's the dip. We're still below. That's so messed up.
Is that worse than the wheelchair? Like the AT&T wheelchair?
I couldn't find the wheelchair.
I think it's at the very bottom, if I remember.
Yes. Find the wheelchair.
Is it?
Wait.
Is that
there we go.
There it is. Yes.
Oh,
no. Tilt it. Oh, God. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, let me actually, like, little wheelchairs being airdropped out of the airplane.
Groundbreaking! Oh God! Groundbreaking technical analysis here.
This is brand new. Hey, this is brand new emoji analysis that we are pioneering here on Shitcoin Talk.
In memory of Kaz, with all of his emojis.
That looks awful. That looks terrible. Cave of Wonders.
All right.
That's the classic Kaz, indicator.
Oh God.
Someone in the chat says Kaz will say he invented it.
He invented the pair dropping wheelchair man. That's you know what? I would give it. I would just give it to him. If it's that important to you, big dog, then you could have it.
It gives a different meaning to parachutes because it's literally, dropping paragliptics.
Okay. Next on the list is Vertcoin.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Shitcoin Talk. This is great.
Nitacoin checked out. He's like, nope, done.
Vertcoin.
Hey, you found a coin that doesn't look like rancid ass. Nicely done.
Oh, why are you tweeting in the chart?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, so
yeah, please help us. Oh my God.
Yeah, it stopped going down.
Hey, look, it found a bottom.
That's like
alt season.
Unprecedented for alts. And we're starting a little accumulation over here. Only actually all of July has been accumulation basically. If we zoom in, if we enhance. We've enhanced.
Look at that green guy.
Enhance.
Whoa! What happened?
What? Where'd he go?
You pushed buttons.
Why did you push buttons that muted you?
Wait, Rogue, you're muted. What happened?
Hello?
There he is.
Okay. Sorry, I was enhancing. I got carried away. So we've enhanced down to the most recent low. And yeah, it looks like we're going to go sideways for a while. That's at least the hope. Sideways, we stay above this 13K range, basically, ideally above 13.5 to respect the very small higher low we have over here. So we stay above that little guy right there. And then we kind of do one of where's the, I don't even know where the hell
Are you looking for the wheelchair?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't need a wheelchair.
But metal does.
I don't know where the freeform thingamajiggy is.
Oh,
the brush. Here we go. And then we just do this.
Nice. Okay. I like this. This is good.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
I mean, it's not going to come back to the left. Ignore that last one. That was a mistake.
Are you sure?
But we zoom out.
It might.
And we zoom out. And we zoom out.
Oh, your line is way too small.
Well, I'm going to change my colors. Hang on.
Okay.
Back to the brush. Go to bright red.
Young Picasso over here.
And then we just go like this.
Oh.
And we up. And then we do this. And then we up. And then we do.
Oh,
I don't like that.
I got carried away there. Let's try that again. So we're just going to go.
And we're going to crash through support and go back.
We go up. We go up. And down.
Uh-huh.
And then.
Oh, we have a gap. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Don't worry, the CME will fill that gap eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so something like that,
go back left.
maybe by
Cool.
December.
Make a little.
Am I basically predicting 40K by December? Maybe.
Alt season.
Alt season.
So yeah, there you go. Something like that.
Okay.
Rogue, you're a genius, dude.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, a strong genius.
Uh,
Anything else to add? Is mining Vertcoin? Is that a thing? Are people mining this? And
I don't know, but chat is clamoring for biz. But I don't know.
No, come on, Circle.
No, I don't want to.
No,
I don't want
for Fez.
They actually are.
They are. Look,
There's
I'm
three
not
of
lying.
them. I started mining biz, but
Yeah, we've covered it like 18 trillion times.
yeah. Let's leave that alone, then, chat.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Now I don't know about mining Vertcoin. Is it still POW or?
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it is, brother.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind. That's too big of a network for me. You know, I'm more into the spec mining. So, yep. Everybody wants GrowDigi to speak.
Yeah, GrowDigi, you've been quiet, brother.
Yo, guy, I thought I'd just let everyone else speak, right?
He hasn't said a fucking word all show.
I'm not gonna lie.
Don't stop talking.
I'm not gonna lie. I fucking forgot he was there. Like, for real.
I can't forget about GrowDigi.
I think he forgot he was here.
Probably. He like went and made a sandwich.
All right, what's next?
Yeah. Next is Komodo. Anything?
Komodo's close, actually.
Close.
Close to not looking like ass. Yeah.
Oh.
This is a weird
Well,
chart.
that's good because I have a bag.
I have a bag.
Yeah, I do.
It does not interest me at all. $172 million market cap.
Yeah.
It's still fucking overrated or overvalued. I don't even care if it goes up 50% right now. I'm still not really interested in it. And unless you're trading it, if you're holding this, you have no interest in this coin.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's plenty of competitors as well. There's a few Komodo forks been released in the last couple of months. I think SafeCoin is one, and I believe VerisCoin is another. So you may be getting more value by kind of mining something with a smaller market cap while it's not known.
Yeah.
Yes, listen to that.
Yeah, you can.
There's always another coin, people.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's it.
I got nothing.
No, Komodo has got one of the most fervent, toxic fan bases out there. Because the moment you mention it as a hashtag or something on Twitter, you just get a wave of people defending Komodo like it's some fucking holy grail or something. So that's one of the reasons for me to just stay away from it in general. And I'll keep repeating it that the lead person behind it has a very, very shady and bad history.
Yeah.
And even the ICO itself, like how Komodo began, is Just don't get me started on
I
it.
love that you're.
I mean, for anyone who knows the history on the Komodo team or the coin, it's like the 4/4/5 ICO this guy's done, and it's just kind of like a revolving circle. He moves from one coin to another, brings that community with him, and it just kind of carries on. So I won't be surprised this kind of same thing happens in a couple of years and just kind of morphs into something else.
Yeah.
If only there was a project out there that would vet these coins.
Yeah, I know, right? Wink, wink. We're about 45 minutes in. We could do one more and then do wrap it up if you guys are okay with that.
I might wrap it up sooner.
Wow,
15 more minutes? Yeah.
10 minutes, dude. Come on. The last few coins, I don't know if there's much to say. OC coin is kind of like a coin exchange coin. I don't know if you guys know about that. Sonum, Qdom, Storm, Basic Attention, Pascal, anything? Anything on any of those? Pascal might be.
Pascal looks nice. It had such a nice spike like 2 or 3 days ago.
All right, yeah, let's do Pascal, and then we'll call it a day here.
Look at this nice spike, and remember how fucking hard it bumped when it got listed on Poloniex?
Yeah.
So this person that's behind it, they've got the power to repeat that, so to speak. So, and they're very, very active.
Do you have a chart?
I'm charting right now, but I'm not sharing.
Sure. You share, bro. Share with the peeps, dude. Nice, dude.
So it stopped here at like 6-7K without any apparent real support. I know Lundard's been buying Pascal. He mentioned it several times.
Yeah. What was the price that it was at before it got listed on Poloniex?
The lowest low on Cryptopia before it got delisted was
it got delisted? I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah.
Cryptopia's like, fuck that.
I keep remembering it because Pascal Lite is still there.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't
that's the irony of that exchange. Yeah, so the thing is, like, it's a Poloniex special. You can't really trade it anywhere else.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit, like the dev team. I have no fear of it getting delisted because it's a legit project. They are doing some very weird experimental stuff if you're into that, development-wise. So if it holds this 8K, it looks very, very good in my eyes.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't be worried about delisting either, because if Poloniex listed this kind of obscure coin, I don't think they're gonna let it go, especially when there's no market, so they can have all the volume, right?
Because I mean, on that front, let me just mention that I do expect a bunch of delists on Poloniex when they finally start caring. Stuff like Vcash and other outright scams that or dead coins that are still there, but Pascal is not one of them.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that. The market cap is at $13 million right now, so it's not too high for something that's like a Poloniex only coin. I don't think that's too high at all.
Man, this coin like kicked off like the start of alt season. Not like it has anything to do with the coin, but last year, like the total market cap of crypto when this thing pumped was like $16 billion, and today it's like 290 billion. That was a massive, huge listing pump when Polo got this, and that kind of kicked a lot of things off.
Yeah. That was like, what was the volume on that? It was like a fucking 120,000 Bitcoin or something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was insane. It was actually like one of the most ridiculous ads that I've seen to date. So, anyways,
yeah, I totally agree. Actually, so we were talking about only being on Poloniex, but there's actually, it's listed on a Chinese exchange, I think, that has USDT and CNY pairs that is actually doing more volume than Poloniex. So that's interesting.
Okay.
QBTC. There's no Pascal BTC market on that exchange. It's only in CNY and USDT. So there you go.
Interesting.
Yay. All right. Let's wrap it up here, fellas. Who wants to go first for show and tell?
I'll go.
I would like to go first, please.
Bro, did you call it, dude?
Shit.
What's up, man?
Yeah, guys, just been a kind of difficult few months, not been on the show for a while. It's been difficult in terms of mining. Obviously, everything's heating up, so people are kind of having to take care of their miners a little bit more, maybe look for different algos and stuff like that. So kind of what I've noticed with the trend in mining in the last quarters tend to be CPU coins. So a lot of good CPU projects come out recently.
Yeah.
Something to keep an eye on in the mining sector. And also, you know, kind of you can dual mine if you've got a good CPU in your GPU rig, you know.
Yep.
So it's something to jump on. But yeah, kind of one thing that's kind of been noticeable recently in the mining community is kind of we just seem to be getting a kind of load of shit coins and kind of pre-sale masternode scams and the kind of same developers coming around again and again. So kind of decided to build on a project that was kind of in my mind for a while, that really we should be looking to kind of, as miners, maybe tighten up the kind of the mining industry by kind of checking on devs a bit more, getting a bit more information from them. So kind of looked at the way I review ICO projects and kind of said, well, look, there's a certain level of criteria that ICO teams usually give out when they're looking to kind of start their project up. And I thought, why is this kind of not mirrored or matched in the mining sector? You know, we're still spending money as miners. We're spending our electric and our time on these coins. So really, we should be kind of holding these developers to a bit more account. So I kind of came out with the idea of a project, which is called Proof of Diligence. For any old school miners who were around in 2014, they know there was a similar project around at the time called Proof of Developer. And it was very much needed. It came around at the same time. A lot of miners got frustrated about developers making multiple coins and running away. So cutting a long story short, kind of looking to launch this project as an airdrop, kind of get people interested, hopefully get miners on board with the community, but also looking at the developer side of things. We find that a lot of developers are not really kind of promoting their project as they should. In effect, these guys are probably the best place to talk about what their aims are, what the desires, and kind of what they're actually looking to achieve. They're also looking to give the developers a platform to kind of express what skills they've got, what experience, what the team's like, and also kind of just kind of put that all into one place so people can kind of see what they're actually looking to do when they just, you know, initially look at the coin rather than having to go through multiple channels and speak to devs and try and get hold of them, etc. So in a nutshell, the airdrop will start this Sunday, go for about 5 weeks. It gives plenty of chance for people to get in, and then following that period, it gives us time to kind of get the platform ready and kind of hopefully start listing some developer ratings. So I guess what we're looking for is a basic criteria. I won't really talk about it too much longer. We'll have our white paper out in the next couple of days. If you guys get time, maybe have a look, maybe join our Discord and Twitter and give us some feedback about the project.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like that shit, dude. I'm excited. I'll be following it really closely. So that's something really cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're giving away my edge to everybody. So. No, it's a sick project, man. I'll have to keep in touch and look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, me too. I like your drop. So. All right, Ambroid, you want to go next, buddy? Ambroid?
Oh, is he gone?
Oh,
Ambroid?
he's all right. Oh, he's out. He left.
No.
All right, Nitacoin. What's up, bro?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Nothing. Just doing a show.
Cool, man. Is it going good?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of weird, but it's good.
Nice, man. Not too much going on over here. Just kind of, I had a big list that I've been writing down over the last couple months. And so I've kind of been slowly attacking some of those coins, going after them, getting small bags, and hoping that we see another dump here. One thing that I'm kind of watching for is there's a lot of FOMO the other day. A lot of buy walls appeared that were, I've not been on these coins for 6 months that I've been watching. So one thing I'm kind of watching for is those walls to disappear and cause some panic dumps. I'll try and sneak in on some of those, but they won't pump the bags before they shake you out of the bags. I know that sounds silly considering we've had like such a long downtrend, but if they just remove their buy walls, that generally will be enough to cause you to panic sell your bags. So be careful. Next couple weeks will be a very interesting period, and yeah, just be smart about risk management. Don't go all in on shit. You look stupid.
It's really easy to get excited, especially when everyone's screaming alt season this, alt season that. So yeah, just stick to your plan. That's what I would say the same thing. So
if my bag goes to 0, I still have 99% of my portfolio. If 5 bags go to 0, I still have 95%. Be smart about the way that you do your shit.
Yeah, if 50 bags go to 0, there's probably a really big problem in crypto in general. So
yeah.
Let's see.
I'll pass that on to Rogue here, man.
All right. Crypto Rogue.
Likes me. Everybody.
Wait, you're muted again. What?
Oh wait, sorry, my mic
wasn't activated.
On. Yeah, it wasn't activated. Obviously, really happy with the BTC move up, coming out of the low. Kind of going to keep a close eye on it right now. Gut feel says that alts are going to bleed a little bit if it spikes up, just to kind of give one last fuck you to weak hands. So looking to place a lot of bids, 15-20% down from current prices. Basically pull a Nita coin, get some nice fills when they spike back up immediately. So,
yeah, buddy.
I think right now it's pretty important at this level to keep an eye on Bitcoin and wait for alts to start syncing up with it. They are going up. A whole bunch have hit their lows. I think a good number still have to. So we've seen a couple of capitulation spikes on coins already, and I'm waiting on a few more from others. And that's about it, man. I got some nice think bid sit. Really enjoying Bitcoin's moves. Kind of getting everybody out of the unflavored cold ramen phase. I'm looking forward to getting back up to I guess medium rare steak levels of Bitcoin prices.
Fuck yeah, dude. We need that. Hey,
it's awesome.
I have a question for you, Rogue. Does your shirt just have an arrow pointing straight down?
Let me stand back. No.
Okay. I was like,
yeah, no, it's not an arrow. That's an upside down cross with a higher in the middle of it.
Oh.
Because he's Satan. That's awesome. Now take your shirt off.
No. We did not get enough retweets for the show.
Yeah,
I tried.
1,000 retweets and
1,000 retweets.
Rogue will do.
I'll do a shirtless show. There you go. That's the goal right now.
All right, so Carl, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Just been trading, mining, all that kind of greatness. Recently, as Digi was saying, been checking out a couple of CPU mineable coins. That has been very nice. What else? Just trading. Anybody who has Pearl, big update coming very soon. So, be watching for that because I think some of you guys had Pearl, or at least had Pearl. I don't know. That's basically really it. Just been trying to add to my bags as we've been hitting these bottoms, and or at least on the way down. And not trying to catch the exact bottom, But that's about it. Now every time, we get a little spark of life like we had, 2 days, the beginning of the week or whatever, let's take a little bit of profit and catch it right back on the way down again. So, that's just basically all I've been doing recently.
Excellent, dude. as for me, I've already had my bags packed for a long time, so I'm just holding, playing the Dogecoin markets, like I said. So that little spike on Dogecoin kind of threw me for a loop, trying to figure out how to feel about this, if it's good or bad. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Bitcoin going up a little bit makes things a little better. Twitter seems a little happier and stuff, so can't really complain right now. That's all I got. Any last words for all the viewers out there?
I love you.
I love you. All right, we're at episode 60 maybe next week. Probably next week. We're trying to keep it up weekly, so alt season.
Woo!
Take care, guys. Have a
Later.
good one.
Yeah, take care, guys.
MFT.
All right, shitcoin talk out.